So the second one is the World War instructional strategy. But in the case of World War instructional strategy, the student will not be making use of dictionary. They will not be making use of dictionary, but they're still going to be given a word card, like 1/4 of a cardboard, or it could even be smaller. So what they do in the first place is to write the concept at the center, just as it is done for the word map. And they write the concept, let's say in this case, binomial nomenclature. So once they do that, so the first thing they do at this stage is to give their own personal definition. So it is expected that during the tutorial introduction that the student must have an idea of what binomial nomenclature is. So they give their own personal definition. So the second stage is to give a definition with image. But this definition with image will be a consensus definition with image, because before this stage the students will have been grouped. So after giving their own personal definition, immediately after the teacher introduction, it is at this stage they give a consensus definition, because they must have been grouped. So the third stage is to look for antonyms, words that are opposites, antonyms that are opposites the that are opposite this center word, which is the binomial nomenclature. They look for words with in opposite with image. Don't forget, they will also still be doing all this at group stage level. So the student will be encouraged to collaborate among themselves and discuss on what the antonyms could be, and they put it with image. They also move on to the next stage, which is the fourth stage, and this has to do with the synonyms with image. They also discuss and collaborate to check what the synonyms, the words that are in that are similar to the words at our concept at the center. They also do this with image. Having done that, the last stage is connecting statement. Now, for this connecting statement, it is expected that once they do this, they get to pick up another card. They also they also carry out these various stages. So for this connecting statement, what they do is, let's say for instance they have two concepts they worked on. For instance, let's just they have worked on binomial nomenclature and taxonomy. They now look for a statement to connect back with the help of the teacher or the head of teacher at the group stage level. They now look for a statement to connect taxonomy and binomial nomenclature. They look for a connecting statement. So it is the connecting statement that will be written here, so that they just have idea that no single terms in course of the lesson, or no single concept in the course of the lesson is in isolation, and that they are connected in a way. So that is the whole idea of connecting statement in the case of World War instructional strategy. And in the case of World War instructional strategy, once they are done with this, they put it on the wall that is provided. There's a corner of the class that will be provided for them, where they will continue to pin the word card for the World War, and that makes it a World War, so that they can always reflect on it even after the class or even during the lesson. But in the case of word map, the word map is running that they are not going to make use of word. They are not going to paste anything of word. They will just have something like organizer, like a folder they will continue to put their word card inside it. Like an organizer, they will continue to put their word card inside it, so that they can take it home and reflect on it, or even during their leisure time in the classroom.